For Action News, I'm Mana Dolosky. Of course, every mom knows what's best for her child, but even she may not be packing the right school lunch. That's according to new research that found meals brought from home are less nourishing than those found in school cafeterias. Some brown bag lunches tended to have sweet snacks, sodas, and more treats for the child than the cafeteria options. Although it certainly hasn't been the greatest year for the National School Lunch Program either. The new requirements were met with much resistance, especially the ones about salt and whole grains. Some studies have shown though plate waste has increased, while some say it hasn't. So who should we believe and why? ACTSHA's Director of Public Health, Ariel Savransky, says there's plenty of room for improvements.
The main takeaway from this is not about the federal guidelines. It's not about what parents are sending their children. It's about this whole idea that we need to approach, child nutrition from a different perspective. We can't really focus on single nutrients. That's kind of an outdated approach in nutrition. There have been studies that show that saturated fat is bad. There have been studies that show that saturated fat is good. There have been studies that show that low-carb diets are bad. There are studies that show that low-carb diets are good. We need to really focus on this whole nutrition approach. Just focus on an overall healthy diet, teaching children what kinds of foods they should be eating, how to eat whole foods and an overall healthy diet, not focusing on the federal standards, which dictate cups of whole grains and fruits and vegetables and use outdated studies to focus on this idea of what the diet should look like. We need to teach children lessons that they can take with them for the rest of their lives so that they can, learn how to eat healthy, learn how to exercise, overall live healthy lifestyles. Concentrating on the school lunches that the parents are bringing and devoting resources to studying what children are bringing from home isn't really the best use of the resources that we have. So I think the overall message is really that, federal guidelines shouldn't be so stagnant, shouldn't really focus on single nutrients, but rather on a whole diet approach. And I think that's really where we need to focus our resources.
To read more on this story and others, you can head to our website, action.org, and while you're there, don't forget to also sign up for your daily dose of news delivered straight to your inbox. For Action News, I'm Mana Dolosky.